Hello, Mr. Melo here, your online math teacher, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be continuing my video series on TI tips, and in particular looking at how to use the geometric PDF function on your TI-84 calculators. So if you find this video helpful, consider hitting the like button and subscribing, and let's go. So here's the scenario. You and two friends are rolling dice for fun. You win if a 1 or a 2 is rolled, and one of your friends will win if a 3, 4, 5, or 6 is rolled. And the question is, what's the probability that you do not win until the 15th roll? And I'm defining my random variable, in this case, to be the number of rolls until a 1 or 2 is rolled. So, this, as it turns out, is a geometric setting. And you can always confirm that, yes, this is a geometric setting by checking that your acronym bits holes, so it is binary. The success is rolling a 1 or a 2, so that's success. Failure is 3, 4, 5, or 6. Every roll is independent of the others, so we got independence. The number of trials is not specified, and we are just counting how many it takes until we have a success. So we want to know what's the probability that you're not successful until the 15th roll, and the probability of success stays the same on every single roll at 1/3. So in this case, our parameter is just P is equal to 1/3 because there's a 1 in 3 chance that you succeed or win. Now, you can always solve this by hand if you know the formula. So this would be what I'd have if I plugged into my formula right here. And if, say, you're in an AP statistics class, then what you can do is look to your formula sheet. This formula is provided. So as you can see right here, it's our formula for the geometric probability at a point is right here. So you can always use that. But sometimes it will be a little more difficult to do by hand. Here it's pretty easy. I'd recommend doing it by hand, but it won't always be. So if it's not easy, we are going to need to use our calculator. So we're going to use the geometpdf function in the calculator. So point distribution function. We're interested in the probability at one value. So what we're going to do is we are going to pull up our TI-84 calculators. So here's my TI Smart View, my emulator. And you need to go to distribution. So it's this blue word right above our variables button. So I'll hit second, variables, and it'll bring me to this distributions menu. And I'm going to scroll down until I get to the geometpdf function. So geometric distribution. So, and P, because we're interested in this point, not cumulative, so don't use the CDF one. So I'm going to hit enter. And it's going to ask what is the probability of success on each of these trials, which we know is our parameter of 1/3. And we are interested in what's the probability we won't succeed until the 15th trial. So our X value, or Y as I defined it, is 15. I'm going to hit enter here and it'll paste it to my screen. If you have an older version of this calculator, it might just pull this up to the main screen to begin with, and you need to know that your parameter goes first and your Y or your X value is going to go second. I hit enter and it gives me my probability here. So what would I need to write in order to receive credit for this on the AP exam? Well, I need to specify what the values are. So what I would end up writing to receive credit is I would write geometpdf, because this is the function in my TI-84 calculator I'm using. And then I would need to specify that my parameter is 1/3 and that my Y value here was 15. So this is what I would need to write. And then I could write that this comes out to approximately 0.0011, about 0.0011. And this is what would get me credit on the exam. So, but I would encourage you, write the formula as well. It's really easy to lose points on free response questions when you forget to write the P and the Y. So you would not want to write geometpdf 1/3 15 and dropping the P and the Y. That would not receive credit. So that subtle difference could be you receiving credit versus not on the AP exam. That's why I encourage you, write your formula beforehand. Then it's very clear what you are using. You could then probably even ignore that middle line where I wrote geometpdf because you've shown what formula you're using to evaluate this with. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, consider hitting the like button and have an awesome day.